Good morning, everyone. This is part 2 of our road trip adventure. This morning, we watched Madison graduate from Navy Basic Training.
It is 5 after 6 in the morning. We've been up since 4. We are about to go downstairs at our hotel and catch a shuttle over to the base, and in a few hours, we will get to see Madison graduate, and we will actually get to hug her and talk to her, and it's going to be a really, really good day. Now, last night, right before Luke and I went to bed, we actually got a very short minute phone call from Madison, and she was just letting us know that she's actually going to stay here at the Great Lakes for another day. So she wanted us to be able to make arrangements and stay with her. So we're super excited about having extra time with her while she's on Liberty for the weekend. And then she will fly out to Florida. So anyway, I'm anxious and excited and nervous, and it's time to get the show on the road.
Am I anxious or nervous? No. No, I'm not.
Are you crabby?
Always.
Are you grumpy?
No. What do you think?
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're just like,
Right now? Okay.
But here's the sign to just let's stop talking today. I'll just put my hand on you, touch your back.
Okay. So if you grab hold of me, I will stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have this tendency to ramble and say things that I probably shouldn't have. So, yeah, that's how it goes. All right, everybody, let's go see Maddie. Well, folks, as you guys saw there, Madison graduated, and here she is. Hi, sailor.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm a sailor now.
Yes, you are. We are so incredibly proud of you. All of the viewers are as well. You are awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate all the love and support, too. Also, I just want to give a big thank you and shout out to Ryan for this amazing gift that he gave me. It is definitely going to go to good use, and I love it very much, and I just want to say thank you.
Ryan, my friend, I want to say thank you as well. Your craftsmanship is amazing. Wow. Thank you so much, man. Everybody, thank you all so much for your support, for supporting our daughter. You guys are the best. The best. Now it is time to spend some time together. We are going to eat some donuts. Who's ready for a donut?
Donuts and coffee.
Yeah.
Donuts and coffee.
Donuts and coffee.
That was the first thing we had to do.
Good morning, Susie.
Good morning.
What we doing?
Well, what day is it again?
Saturday.
Is it like day 5 of our
I don't know.
4, 5?
Not sure.
It's been a very crazy, fun-filled, adventurous week, so I'm not sure what day this is. But we are currently sitting in the chapel parking lot on base, and we're waiting for Madison. She has Liberty all day today, and it is our last day together before she flies out. So we're going to enjoy it. We came to pick her up. It's a quiet morning here, and we're just waiting for her to come over here.
And guys, that is pretty much it. Not going to film much today, just spend time with the family. Tomorrow, we get up early, really early, to get out of Chicago before the traffic gets bad. Maybe it's always bad, I have no idea, but it's gotta get worse as the day goes on. So, early and out, that's the plan. We have a cool place to go tomorrow, and you guys are going to like this. Not going to tell you what it is, but it's cool. It's cool.
It's so cold today.
It feels good.
I'm wearing short sleeves because that's my uniform. It's so nice.
Looks good.
And flying out.
Maddie's flight is 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. She's heading to the airport tonight at roughly 1 a.m. She is headed to a school. A school. Yesterday and today we've had a lot of fun on Liberty.
Yes.
It is so good to see you, Maddie.
I have had the best 2 days ever.
Yeah, we are so proud of you.
Thank you.
So Maddie, what has been the best part of our time together, you think?
I think, honestly, the best part is just chilling in the hotel room, eating snacks, and watching TV.
Oh yeah. Okay, so what is the best part about boot camp?
The best part about boot camp is probably all the accomplishment you feel after you do like a really hard day.
Right.
Or a really hard task. So when you go through certain trainings like firefighting or weapon training or basic damage control training,
Yeah.
and you finish the day and say you've been up since 5 a.m. and it's 10 p.m. and you're finally able to get in your rack, that feeling that you have is probably one of the best parts about being in boot camp.
Gotcha. What is the worst?
The worst is the disrespect that you receive as a recruit.
Right.
As a recruit, you are nothing to nobody. And
That's awesome.
you have to earn it. You just have to keep in mind that it's all a mental game, but that doesn't make it easy.
Good morning, everybody. So, it is time to get out of Chicago. We are headed to Indiana and to a really cool place.
We're going all the way to the border of Indiana and Kentucky. We're going to check out this really cool place that was abandoned years and years and years ago. And that's going to be our halfway point for the day as well, because for us, that's about halfway between Great Lakes and where we live. So, 2 days to get home, but a little adventure thrown in. Indiana,
Right?
and it's a pretty nice place. So we stopped to get some food. We're going to eat since the next place we will be doing some hiking. And so far the trip's going great today. We made good time. We are far away from Chicago and the traffic's not been bad and everything's pleasant, really.
As we were driving through town, there was a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. I'm not really sure the difference, but there was some super expensive car cruising through town. Now, this is the hometown of Mike Pence, Vice President of the United States. How about that? It's a nice place.
It is nice.
It's a very nice place.
Nice.
Yeah. Now, originally we were going to have lunch outside, but it's really windy.
Yeah, we tried to set up and everything started blowing away, so we came back to the car.
Well, guys, that was a good sandwich. What do you think?
Oh, so good.
That's good.
Yeah, really good.
I've liked almost all of Indiana. Sorry, guys.
Popular.
I've liked almost all of Indiana with the exception of Gary. What a hellhole that is. Unless you want to go to the strip joint. You know, the thing is, like, maybe there's a part of it that's nice.
Not the part we were in.
Not the part that we were in. Probably the worst place I've ever been in my entire life. With the exception of maybe Philadelphia.
Yeah.
But bad nonetheless, bad.
I guess there's a good part and a bad part of everywhere you go, but where we went, it's not good.
All right, so we got about 90 miles until we get to the abandoned amusement park. This place is going to be so cool. Once we get there, we will tell you guys some of the history of the place. Now, supposedly, this is haunted. Bum, bum, bum. We shall see, guys, we shall see.
Yes, we've made it to Rose Island. Actually, we have some hiking to do before we find Rose Island, or what's left of it. So far, it's like 61 degrees here in Charlestown, Indiana. It's kind of a cloudy, overcast day, so it kind of adds to the mood of the place. A lot of people say this place is haunted. I am not sure about that.
So when it comes to the history of this place, back in the 1920s, this was an amusement park. Well, it got hit by the Depression, and then in 1937 there was this major flood and the place was destroyed. So basically this is the remnants of the amusement park, just kind of hidden in the middle of this national forest. Or what is this exactly? Is this a state park? Or?
It's a state park.
State park.
Yep, it's Charlestown State Park in Charlestown, Indiana.
This is pretty cool. This is what they call Rose Island, and this part of the forest is called the Devil's Backbone. Now guys, I have no idea why they say this place is haunted. From what I understand, nobody died specifically here. Maybe just because it's a creepy place.
I think when things are abandoned and just left, that they tend to get that vibe about them.
Now, as you guys can see here, we have a nice paved road to be hiking on, and I guess this is the road to the amusement park. Okay, so from what I understand, we have roughly 1 mile of hiking to get to the amusement park. We shall see. Now, there was about 3 people who were in front of us. They walked a little bit and turned around. I should have asked them why. There's so many trails around here, we might be on the wrong one. I don't know.
So the bridge we are walking on is new, obviously. So how it used to be back when this was an amusement park is people used to come park their cars alongside the river and they would pay a quarter. And there was a suspension bridge to walk along to get to Rose Island. And of course the flood destroyed everything, and eventually this bridge was able to be built so we can still walk there and people can visit what's left. It's a pretty cool story.
Now you guys can see the blue marker right there. That is where this river got up to. Now check this out. Look how far down below the river actually is. So imagine that. It rose over 10 feet. The flood that took place here is referred to as the Great Flood of 1937. It killed roughly 300 people and destroyed roughly 1 million homes. All right, everybody, we want to welcome you all to Rose Island. Let's go check this out. So what is this, Susie?
I really have no idea.
This is what they used to call the walkway of roses. Imagine roses growing over the top of these. And supposedly it was beautiful. You walk through, not anymore. Supposedly back in the 30s they had a zoo. And this right here was where they kept the alligators. So this thing was full of water and the alligators were down here. I'm assuming that it was all complete.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, we just heard something like fall.
Something big.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
We're standing here, we're looking at this, and something very close by fell. I mean, it didn't sound like it came from a treetop. It sounded like something was standing and just fell over.
I think it was this.
Oh yeah, it was.
That was standing up.
You're
Look
right.
at the dirt.
This piece of metal was standing up and it just fell over.
That's weird.
Is it haunted?
I'm not sure, maybe. Huh. It's a little eerie.
Little bit.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that was. But it just fell over. I don't know. Now folks, check this out. I recorded some B-roll footage while out there at the park, and you could see that piece of metal leaning up against a tree, I kid you not. And yet it still fell over the opposite way. That's pretty interesting. What do you guys think? Susie, are you going in for a dip?
I am.
All right. No longer a swimming pool.
No, but come in, because then you can say you've been in a pool from the 30s.
Okay, that's true. Here's an old advertisement for this place. I like the artwork. So this spot right here is where the boat pulled in and docked. Imagine 1,500 people pulling in to find a place to picnic. That is where the water got to. And there's the river way down there.
We just found some... can't talk. So guys, we just found some of the cage where they had a black bear. So it looks like here we have found a part of the cage that the black bear stayed in. We read on the sign that there were raccoons, wolves, even a groundhog here. And they had one black bear and his name was Teddy, after Teddy Roosevelt. It's pretty interesting to still see the bars there.
It's amazing how much damage was done by this flood. There was a hotel here, and after the flood, the entire thing was gone, including the foundation. Isn't that wild? There's nothing remaining of it. Now guys, we are right there, and as you guys can see, rain is on the way. Now, unfortunately, everybody, we really need to get out of here because rain is right around the corner. So we're gonna hoof it a little bit, get it on out of here. This has been a cool find. Good job, Susie.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah. Folks, I need coffee. Susie, do you need coffee?
Yes.
We hopped off the main path. We're taking a side trail through the woods. Just beautiful, beautiful. So we are going to finish this up, head into town, grab some dinner, basically call it a night. We are going to get up very early, hit the road in the morning, head back home. We're roughly 5 hours away from home. Susie has been so fantastic about finding cool places to go, this being one of them. I never thought that I'd be hiking right next to the Ohio River at an abandoned amusement park. Good find, baby.
That's really cool when you say it like that. Yeah, I thought it was a good stopping point for halfway, because when I do, you know, 5-6 hours, I'm just done in the car.
Yeah.
You got to stretch your legs, you got to stop, so why not make it a little bit interesting? And then we will finish up tomorrow and be home, and it all works out.
Let me tell you, Susie is no Iratron when it comes to driving. Why don't you want to drive like 14 hours a day?
I don't know.
Ira, I love you, dude. I cannot wait for our Pensacola road trip.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Good.
I see that the coffee machine decided to vomit everywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of made a mess, but it's all right. We're getting it done.
Hey, that's all right.
Yeah.
It's time to get out of here.
I'm so ready.
It's time to go home. The trip for Maddie has been a ton of fun, but guys, we are ready to get home. We're tired of eating road food. We have had a good time checking out some sites. There have been some cool ones. Only 350 more miles, and then we are done. So as an update, we are still in Kentucky, but we are making awesome progress. It will not be long before we are in Virginia. Now, on this trip, we have seen some pretty interesting billboards. I think we were in Indiana, I believe, and we came across this one billboard. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record it, but it says, "Hell is real. Welcome to the USA." So that was a little bit odd. Let's see, we saw another one that said something along the lines of like, "Don't trust the media. Make sure to research your own information," which I agree with completely. I think most people do. The media is full of yeah.
It said something like verify your media source.
Yeah.
Or something.
That's smart.
Smart message.
Yep. Well, folks, this pretty much wraps up this adventure. This has been a lot of fun. We don't really plan to make any more stops. It's time to go home, get to our dog, get to Lucas. This has been an incredible trip. So much fun. I've really enjoyed myself.
The whole week went really fast. It was a lot of fun. We felt like we made smart decisions. We felt like it was safe. Everything's worked out perfectly. Very lucky.
Yes.
Very blessed. I'm sure some of you out there can tell right away that we're mountain people.
We are not city folks by any means. So this has been a great trip. On to the next, everybody. Let's go home. Strength and honor. Oh, by the way, we should let's do this. What was the best state that we've gone through?
I think the best state is Indiana.
Indiana, by far. Everybody was fantastic. Gary, Indiana is a raging hellhole. Do not go there. Drive through it and get out.
Oh, well, what's funny is like the hotel that we just left in Indiana, they won't even claim Gary. You know, we mentioned that, and she's like, no, that's like part of Illinois. That's part of Illinois.
Yeah. That's really funny.
Yeah.
All right, guys, take care. Strength and honor. See you all around.